Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Miss Motivation coming at you with another video. Just basically want to share with you today breakfast. It's not a shake, but basically I'm going to be making something fast, easy, and that doesn't take any time and that you can do in your own home. Even when you have errands you have to go run or things that you have to do, this is very quick, very easy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So before we get started, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the bell on the side for notifications of every video that I put up and out, and also make sure that you leave a comment and let me know what you thought about the video. Let me basically what you thought about the content, and yeah, so yeah, give me a thumbs up, share this video, repost it, whatever, with somebody. Look at this waistline, y'all, and there ain't no girdle on it either, honey. It's just my regular waist. You can't even really tell in this. And guess what? This is day 2 of Mother Nature, and she's looking good. Yes, indeedy. So those shakes are paying off, especially with the aloe vera juice. So definitely you want to do that. Add that with your shake. It helps with bloating, everything like that. Okay? So now let's get into the video. Basically, I toasted one side of my bread. And we're going to plate the bread. And y'all may have seen this before. And I think I'm going to move the camera so y'all can kind of really get a better look at what I'm doing. Hey, yeah. So let's put you guys over here. I'm trying to kind of pick up some of this stuff since everything on the stove is already done. Just a short, sweet, fast video is what we're doing. Got my toast. I know y'all can't really see my face. And I got some avocado. Y'all know I love avocado. So listen, guys, you can make this. If you want, you can add low-fat cheese. Now, this is going to make your breath, you know, smell not so good. But, you know, in this case, I don't care. I can run upstairs, go brush my teeth quickly, and still go do what I got to do. So let me take you over here. Let's see. So, and basically that's what I did. I made avocado toast. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I was like, you know you shouldn't have took that bite and you ain't said your grace. But, so, it's delicious. You want to know what kind of butter you use, and you're going to use your, I can't believe it's not butter. And, I still got my drink up in the freezer. I can't believe it's not butter. And toast your bread. It gives it a good flavor. And it is delicious. And you'll love it. It took me literally a little bit over a minute to toast my bread. So it doesn't take much time. One thing we have to learn when we are on these journeys is to make sure that we don't always have an excuse about why we can't do this or why we can't do that. We make time for everything else in life but our health. And health should be a part of your daily life, because it's your health. And when you put that on the back burner, you're just basically telling yourself, I don't love me enough to put me first. It's okay to be selfless, okay? Help everyone. Treat everyone. Do this for everyone. Be there for everyone. But you also got to make sure you maintain this body so that you are able to do those things that you want to do for everybody else. It's just life. Life gets rough. Our schedules get busy. Sometimes things don't turn out the way we want to. And it may slow the process up, but it never stops the process. It just slows it up. And when you learn to realize that, then you don't let those things bother you as much. So, have you all ever woke up and just felt like, I look 41 today? I feel like a 41-year-old mom today. And don't ask me what that looks like, but I feel like that's what I look like today. I don't know why, but... And I am 41, for those of you that don't know. But today I actually woke up, got out of bed, took my shower, did my makeup, got dressed, and looked at myself and was like, you look 41. I don't know if something happened mentally in my brain. If it's a change that's getting ready to come about. But, yeah. Crazy. Crazy but true, guys. I feel... But I still feel blessed, because at 41 I'm doing a lot of things, and I'm still here that a lot of people are not doing, and that they're not even here. They haven't even made it this far. Some people haven't lived to even see 41. You know, some people, they're not in good enough health and can't get around. Or when I was working in the health field, you know, I met a lot of people that were in the nursing home. And I take nothing for granted. Every day, just to be able to get up and see the sunlight, the rain, breathe, be able to enjoy life with my kids, enjoy having my parents still living. It's a blessing. Now, there may be times where folks get on your nerves, but when they gone and they ain't getting on them nerves, you think like, man, I'd give anything for them to be home getting on my nerves. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just different things like that. Don't take anything for granted. This is my last day that I'm off. It has been a dull little mini vacation. Not happy about it at all. But I have learned the next one is definitely going to be different from this. I know what I can do and I know what I can't do. And you know what I've learned from 2018 till now? Well, we ain't getting ready to get into all that. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I don't want to hold you guys up any longer than you have to be held up. But I just love sitting down talking with you guys. Avocado toast mukbang today with you guys. What I made for breakfast, whatever you want to call it. It's delicious. Learn to love yourself enough to take care of your health. And include, this is a tip for you guys. If you are not a tea drinker, you need to include ginger tea, honey, and lemon in your diet daily. And I promise, I'm a living witness. All that sickness. Every time you turn around, every year, same thing. You sick with this, you sick with that. You got a cold here, you're sniffing and sneezing and sinus infection. I used to get them every year, numerous times a year. And it's been a couple of years now that I haven't been sick, that I haven't, now I'm going to say this. I was at work, the fan was blowing, and you know when you're in a dusty environment and you feel like, oh, my throat is going to start hurting. We all know what that feels like, okay? I've been there, you've been there, we've been there. Immediately when I feel like something's coming on, I'm grabbing my lemons. I'm sucking on them. Whatever I got to do. Boiling some ginger water at home. There are so many natural things you can do besides taking medicine every single day. I'm not telling you to get off your medication. I'm not telling you to stop taking it. I'm just saying get healthier so that you can live a healthy, free life where you're not in the doctor 24/7, where you're not having to live on medication. I'm 41 years old, and I am not on any medication. I went to the doctor, and my levels, everything is good. It's perfect. My levels are perfect. They asked me, well, what do you do? What are you doing to keep you from getting sick? And I tell them point blank what I'm doing. And they write it down. I have a lady that is trying to get in natural things. The last time I went to the doctor for my finger because it was swollen because a piece of metal got in it, which it's fine now. They're looking good. My nails are very short. I'm not used to that, but I'm starting over. But, and she asked me for some tips, you know. She's like, what medication are you on? I said, nothing. She said, do you take anything daily? I said, yes. I said, moringa, oleifera, ginger, and lemon and honey every day. Every day of my life. Every day. That is my medication. That's what keeps me from going to the doctor. Sounds crazy, but, and I don't know what it is, why it is, but even the Bible speaks on herbs. And I don't know. I don't want to be on one medication that causes me to have side effects in this area. Take Tylenol for such and such and such. But beware that you will have suicidal thoughts. You will have feeling of depression. You will have diarrhea and the runs. Same thing. And I'm just like, I'm going to take something to stop my headache, to have suicidal thoughts, depression. And the next thing you know, I done went into bipolar mode. And we all love bipolar, but there's some people that's a lot bipolar. But what I'm saying, take something that is not going to cause you to have another problem. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my motto. I worked in a hospital as soon as I graduated high school. And watching those residents take 15 to 20 medication. And I paid attention to, and then when I started passing meds, when I started going to school, they sent me to school, I started passing meds. And what I learned is those that was on 15 to 20 medication compared to those that just took a vitamin, the ones that took a vitamin lived to be 99 and 100. They might have been mean and crazy, and that might have had something to do with it too. But there's some of the little sweet little ladies that 15 to 20 medication was gone at an early age. These over here with the vitamins just took one pill, a vitamin, outlived the ones that was on 1,000 medication that's supposed to help 1,000 problems that they was going through. That's just how I look at it. I don't want to have to get up every day and go take a pill. I don't want to do it. I have moringa in the pill form, and I do not take the pill. I put the powder in something. And it's vegan. It's a vegan pill. But I don't want to. I just don't want to. Nothing against those that do. Some of us have to take medication. Like my mother, she has to. She has heart problems. But there is a lot of things out there that can help. So remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. Or those are the same thing. I'm not a pharmacist is what I want to say. I'm not a doctor, not a pharmacist. And I'm not licensed to tell you what you should and shouldn't take. I'm just telling you from experience with me, from my point of view, what I deal with and what I don't want to deal with. That's just my thing. Now, I don't knock anybody that has to, because we're all different. We're all created differently. But there was a time when I was 236 pounds. I was fighting depression. I had high blood pressure. I was in the hospital for heart problems. Do you get what I'm saying? All of those things that I could have been on medication, that I could still be fighting and facing right now today. But I woke up one day and I decided to make a change. I didn't let depression defeat me, wear me thin. I didn't let suicidal thoughts take me in and actually kill me. Because I could have been dead. All because of weight. All this was because of weight, honey. Back problems, leg problems, knee problems, feet problems, swollen hands, swollen feet, head hurting every day constantly. Having to pop a, what was my favorite pill? Oh my gosh. Excedrin. I lived off of Excedrin. Every day when I woke up, I knew I had to take it. And then before I lay down, I had to take it. I might have had to take it in the middle of the day. Pork killed my system. It kept me swollen. I kept headaches. I didn't want to live. I just felt like a 20, 30-year-old woman wrapped up in a 70, 80-year-old body. It hurt me to get up out of the bed. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are things out here that can help that. And once you decide to make that change, once you are determined enough to make that change, that's when everything unfolds and greater things start happening in your life. You got to stop holding on to what he said and she said, what's going on over here and there. You got to stop worrying about what people think about you. Who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks? I don't. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. It's not going to boggle my mind. You know, some things do. Some things irritate me that people do, that people say. It does. But what I've learned is to blow it off. You're not getting ready to mess up my whole day and ruin it. And if I feel like that you are, I'll ignore you first. I will. I ignore drama. I stay away from dramatic people. Positive lifelong journey means positive relationships, positive friendships, positive people around you, whether it be on your job, whether it be no matter where it is, just positive people, positive energy flowing, keeps positive thinking, and it keeps you in positive health. Sometimes worry, stress, crazy people, frustrated people, negative people will keep you sick, keep you with headaches, keep you irritable, keep you different ways that are not good for you. It's not good for your health because we start binge eating, we start, just eating up everything. And we don't worry about weight because we're so focused on that thing that we're not focused on this thing. The being that God created. And a lot of times it ain't even that. It says you need to get more focused on God. And if you have been focusing on God and things are not changing for you, then maybe you're not really focused on God. Maybe you're still focused on the problem. You can't love God and still not trust him enough with your problems and your burdens. Because if you love him, how can you say you love him if you really don't trust him? That's just my thing. And I remember my pastor saying that, and I never could understand that. And I got to thinking, how can I trust God in one area of my life and I can't trust him with this? My son was breathing 3%. And I had so much faith when my son almost died breathing 3% that I knew God was going to carry him out of that. But then I let a little weight loss problem have me so depressed where I wanted to kill myself. I didn't have enough faith to trust God for that. Does that make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't. God created this. And the last thing that I'm going to do is worry about what you and anybody else thinks about me with the way that I look. I get on here rough. I get on here cute. I get on here semi-cute, semi-rough, semi-cute, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Because I've learned to love myself enough where I don't have to worry about what you think. And I love you and I appreciate your opinions. But that is the mindset that you have to get. Because God created me uniquely from you and you and you and you. And nobody is ever going to be alike. Now you might find friends out there that you just like, girl, it's crazy how we got the same things in common. But we still going to be two different people looking two different ways. It's just how it is. God made everybody individually, their own, in his image. So what I'm saying today is love yourself. I don't know how I got into that. I guess it was time for us to have that heart-to-heart talk again. Because I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I want to get off the subject, it makes me get on the subject and just keep on going with it. And I just feel like sometimes it's God. And sometimes I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's my calling. I know my calling is to help people. my calling hasn't been to preach. It's not what I'm saying. But I don't know. I just use my examples, and a lot of people have reached out to me in email and told me, you know, thank you for that. Don't never stop what you're doing, Miss Motivation. You inspire me. You just don't even realize. And I thank God for that. So I feel like that this has to be a true calling for me. And that's why I do try to share a lot with you guys. And I don't want to keep it long and drawn out, because some of you will be like, okay, I'm turning off. She done got too deep. And that's fine. Some people it's for and some people it's not. And that's okay. I'm cool with you not, you know, that's okay. Now don't unsubscribe me. Because one day you might be sitting at home and you're down and depressed, and this might help you. And another person that's just on YouTube for the money, got all their big subscribers, they ain't worried about you and your feelings. My channel is about overall health. And that's not just physical health. That's mental, emotional, those type of health. In order for the body to be in good health, you have to have your mind. Your mind has to be made up, for one. You have to have that mindset. And it has to be a positive mindset and a determined mind. That's the only way it's all going to work together. It's not going to happen if you're not together. If you got a scatterbrain and you all over the place, and yet you're trying to physically get this together, but this is not together, it's not going to work. And I'm here to tell you why. And how do you know, Miss Motivation? Because I've been there. I've been there. So I'm telling you. Okay? I love you. And we're going to leave it at that. Stay passionate, positive in everything you do, and God will see you through, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed. Guess what, guys? I work, and I have also gotten into some other things, so that will have my time, but I'm not going to forget about you guys. But I just want you to know, I go back to work tomorrow. And so today is the last of my free time, and I'm getting ready to get out of the house in my 41-year-old gear, and I'm getting ready to make the best of it by myself. It don't even matter. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.